Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac,
Alright,
watching through
let's get this higgity heckin' show on the figgity feckin' road.
scrambling around his room.
I would say it's been a minute, but it's been about 2 minutes. I think it's been 3 days since our last Isaac run, and we had an epic W, and this one is also feeling like an epic W. Oh, yes! I got him anyway. I wonder if the Pissfly friend will even do any damage at all. Is it just gonna destroy me? No. I wonder what its purpose in life is. Because it doesn't do damage. Yeah, okay. It just wanders around until it dies. That's amazing. I forgot to... this is why you never do anything fancy. Ever. Ever! Okay. Now that my blunder, my absolute, complete blunder as Johnny Streamer, as the guy in charge of making things... I got strong bad. Not to... Oh, dude, I can get MatPat too? Or not MatPat. Lazy Matman. Too many mats on the internet. Okay. Or no, I can't get them too. I would love to get Lazy Matman too. Oh, and it wasn't even the same guy. That's sad. It makes sense that our mod wouldn't work like that, but it's sad that we didn't get the same guy. Oh, yo, he survived. It's kind of interesting that it changed both the face and the champion form. It's like it just knew to spawn a champion Gaper, and it didn't know any other details at all. Which is interesting. I mean, you never really get the opportunity to use Friendly Ball. Yeah. Alright. You know, he tried his best. He tried his best. The other one also tried his best. I think the Gapers just don't have much health, I think it is. Because most every enemy does the same amount of contact damage. So the only thing that'll win in a fight of melee between enemies is having more health. Which they clearly don't have over a boss, believe it or not. Oh, I'm totally okay with this. Maybe even 100% okay with it. Right, these guys don't make good friends anyway, so I'm perfectly okay leaving them to die here to their own fire. Having DPS on top of DPS feels good. Ooh, we're getting a lot of strange good things. If I remember Candy Heart right, you want to use up the full heart because it's every half heart is a stat, not every full heart, as far as I'm aware. And boy, you know I'd be min-maxing. Okay. Go my Scarab. We'll check in to see how he's doing later. Sorry, this room's kind of hard. All bragging aside, the game is difficult. Yo, did my friend win? Yo! I'm so proud of you, whatever your name is. You're gonna be lost in the annals of history, my friend. In the annals. Maybe not. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the strongest friends are the ones that will stay still and not run into trouble. Because so many of your friends will just walk into spikes and then explode. Or fires. Fires are so much more common. I would love like 20 bombs. 20 bombs would do me good right about now. Also, if we get a boss trap room like I always try for, I'm just going to be sad because I get to throw away all of my health for forever. I wonder... There's a thing with buttons, you know, where if an enemy spawns at a wall, then that means that there is a doorway here no matter what. I wonder if that counts for friendly familiars. I wonder if my friend spawning right here is guaranteed proof that there's a secret room right there. I don't have a bomb to check it, but I'm curious. That is indeed a thing that I feel. That's what we call teamwork. Maybe I did just get the best friend possible. Maybe that did happen. It's pretty sus positioning. Yeah, I feel like usually your friends only spawn at doors. But also, since we're starting at the beginning of a new floor, it's counterintuitive, but I kind of hope that we don't get a boss trap room anymore. I think that we would be better off if that didn't happen. Oh, also we just got proof that it's not because of this rock right here. This rock means that the secret room isn't over to the left. But it was a fun thought experiment, nonetheless. That's why we have to shoot the fires. Whenever you have a friend build, you gotta shoot the fires. Literally gotta. Okay. I have a pretty good guess of where our secret room is now, but I wish that it happened beforehand. Hangman means nothing. This doesn't work with Candy Heart, so nobody cares about it. Yeah. If it worked with Candy Heart, then yata, but... And Lust just tears through my army. I probably shouldn't have walked that way if I was thinking a little bit heavier. Sometimes it can just be hard to remember all of the million things that you have to do to min-max this game. Bro, not cool, not cool. Yeah, I don't have any money, but I would pay money that our secret room is here. Yeah. Okay. Friends, don't die, please. 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 Okay. That was mostly nothing. And then I think that we're going to throw away all of our health anyway. No, did my... Oh, my spawner exploded. This is why friend builds suck. I mean, technically, the friends are just accent. I think that I would still be fully successful in life without the friends. But it still feels bad when they mess up, you know? It's like, I want my buddies to succeed and do good for me. It's an item that I was given, gosh darn it, it better perform. At least somewhat. Oh, what a conundrum. I wonder where mayhaps our super secret room might be. It's such a... Oh, did I... Ugh. Streamlabs is doing the thing where I don't have my ban button. So I need to... Bam. Am I losing frames? 0 dropped frames. Why does it say that my bitrate's bad then? That's interesting. You know what, Snowy? How do I do this? There you go. Upgraded. You show up a lot. So, there you go. You're a powerhouse. What? Our super secret room wasn't there? I'm actually very shocked. I'm incredibly shocked. I wish so badly that we could catch the little fucker. He would make such a great friend, just because he charges at enemies and has lots of health. But for some reason... Actually, we didn't even get a boss trap room, so us taking damage is kind of a bad thing. Yeah. I wish I could get the little fucker. There's a mod that makes friendly ball catch bosses, but believe it or not, it's a little bit overpowered, so I don't play with it on. because I need to feel emotions in life. Oh, I also need to mess with my streaming stuff a little bit more. I got bored and wanted to play the video game again. You can see I'm already trying to defer responsibility. Yeah, Snowy. The only one that's really important is your ban button, which looks like a little circle with a slash through it, and you want to use that religiously on anybody that is clearly a bot. That's kind of what I do. Also, shout out Devil Deals for just being the worst thing ever 2 runs in a row. It's kind of impressive how bad they are. 1. I'm surprised that worked, but it still wasn't worth it in any capacity at all. I thought it was going to be another Hangman card. I was about to explode. I don't know why that would have made me explode, but I trust. I was about to explode. Like, it was going to happen. We don't need any damage because we have Scorpio. Scorpio kind of carries us on damage till, like, the depths. Which I guess in this case is the mines. Like, I'll be pretty comfy till the mines. I'm happy that I have a swivel microphone because now that I'm aware of how... Don't worry, I'm just taking damage anyway. It's for the boss trap room, guys. It's for the boss trap room. Now that I'm aware of how loud my coffee drinks are, I abuse the fact that I have a swiveled microphone, and so every time I take a drink of coffee, I banish my microphone away for a couple seconds, then I bring it back like a hero. Or like an abuser. One of the two. Maybe that's not a good joke to make. Ah, he bounced right into me. Dude, that one geyser just completely destroyed my friend. The instant I got them. The instant. Yo, he got a kill though. And he's also dead. Maybe this is a terrible, terrible place for friends. Bam. The good thing about this room is that the leeches literally don't have enough power to swim against the current once they're caught at the bottom, which is cool. It means that it's my playground to mess around with them. The only hard part is when the... Oh, fucker, don't stand next to the fly, you piece of shit. I'm trying to monologue. The hard part is when the spawners run to the right there and get caught in the maze. Because then if they just rain down a bunch... that's not really what I wanted, but it's fun progress. It also might be funny sometimes, which is a positive. But yeah, I think that we got pretty lucky on that room. I'm also mad that my fella hasn't spawned a single friend. Believe it or not, that is your entire purpose in life. Oh, you know, he protected me from A damage, which is something. I still feel like that was an L friend, not something worth doing at all. I didn't mean to pick up that heart. I didn't even see the heart. I wasn't looking at the heart. The only thing in my vision was those bombs. That was the only thing in my vision. The only thing. Oh. Oh. Yeah, and I didn't even get to use it good. Oh, okay. Does it just make me fart for the whole room? I don't think that I've ever gotten the super relax. Oh, no, it did. It did indeed run out. Yes, indeed. But this should be a decent amount of money. I hope that we get paid back for that, I guess. That would make me pretty happy. It's just, when you see a horse pill in the shop, I don't know how you don't. Maybe it's just the gambler's addiction in my heart and soul. But I guess it's better to gamble on Isaac than like a casino or something. I'm gonna leave that heart there, because I don't like it. What is with my donation machine and not giving me any money lately? I wonder if the dono machine got, like, nerfed or something. It feels unfairly bad these days. Yeah, The Binding of Isaac is exactly like Lethal Company in every single way. Every single way. All of them. Oh, he almost got euthanized. That would have been cool. I have no idea what the green one does. I think that it might, Oh, okay. The green one is very easy. Okay. I feel no qualms at you. I have a mod that makes some of the bosses have champion versions when they usually don't. And sometimes when they're special colors, you walk in and you're like, ooh, I am in hell all of a sudden. But sometimes they just have a single attack difference. Okay. That's a lot of health that will help us. I have not been mapping out this floor in my mind because I've been commentating. And it's hard to use my brain to both draw a map and commentate a bunch of words at the same time, so I'm gonna wander around for a little bit just to get my bearings. This is what happens when I don't have my teleport mod. For anybody that cares, the way that it works is I need my map. So if I get the Curse of the Lost, which takes away my map, then I am not allowed to teleport. And it is a painful existence. But it's the price I pay for using mods. And the only reason that it actually feels painful is just because I've played with the teleport mod for a million years. But it's still painful, I tells ya. Still painful. I'm surprised that I almost just forgot my item room. Would have been pretty funny. Would have been pretty funny. That's cool that he just spawns with 3 flies. Yo, okay. This run is amazing. This run is amazing. This run is amazing. I'll take the piss because we have the tapeworm. So we are anti-piss at the moment. Yeah. What range down? What range down are you talking about? I've never experienced a range down in my life. That item exclusively benefited me. Now I just need to find a way to get hurt. You know, you work enough. Okay, get away from my bomb. Oh, he's immune to bomb? Okay, cool. I know that he's not immune to fire, though, so we need to babysit our guy for a little bit. Yeah. Don't worry, Daddy's just self-harming. Don't worry. Stop trying to stop me. I don't care that you want me to stop. I need to. It's for strategic reasons, son. It has to happen. Fire stimming? Yeah. You wouldn't get it, son. Daddy's stimming. This guy's probably gonna kill my friend, but I don't really... Yeah, he's disappointed me so far. No. I don't know why I felt so scared. Because if I felt truly petrified, why wouldn't I have just used the hermit card? Is it because I'm a glutton for punishment? Do I only feel things when I'm about to die, when the run is about to end? Is that the only instant where I feel anything close to passion in my life? Is that the only thing that keeps me going? I wonder. Because I have my escape option. I had it. I was holding it. I was keeping hold of it that entire time. Something must be wrong with me. Simply. That was pretty fun, though. I mean, if my goal is to have a fun run, which it's not really, I mean, kind of. That's not the goal, but that happens also, I think. Because the true goal is to make an entertaining run, and I think that with Isaac, a lot of it is if the person you're watching is actually having a good time. Which I am. This is the exact kind of BS situation that I want to be. This is the kind of Isaac run that I like. Just give me some weird, silly items and let me play bad. That's all I desire. That's every single thing. Every single thing. Now let's just hope that my mental map is good enough to flip around in my mind. I watched Northern Lion a decent bit, and he always talks about the fact that he can't rotate shapes in his mind. Which I would assume for a map mirroring it, that's probably an impossible task for Northern Lion. When I think it feels decently possible. I'm very liable to take an incorrect turn, but I think that we're going to get there with only one detour or less. At least, unless I detour on purpose, but the path is also pretty simple. It's pretty shrimple. I would love to be the new Northern Lion that's able to rotate shapes in his head and remember a map. That would be something to be remembered for. All that I have to do is simply path correctly and then brag about it a lot. I'm gonna hop into Northern Lion's chat every single day. Go, hey, where's my shout out, whore? Until he bans me. And then I'll be like, yes, I won this battle. This is a battle, and I won, and he cares about me. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of shocked that I didn't take damage from that fountain. Uma Musume Star, who can picture an apple. I'm not gonna play Uma Musume, but I can definitely picture an apple. I mean, I hate to break it to anybody who's trying to argue against me, but I already know that I pathed correctly to the boss, because it's right friggin' there. I've done my duty. I rotated an entire, not even rotated, I mirrored an entire Isaac map in my head after memorizing it in 2 looks. That's how silly I am. That's how much Isaac I play. It's my true power. I've seen, like, Reddit posts and whatnot of people drawing out maps, and I don't know if I feel pity, but I almost feel bad about it, just because I've never had to do that. I just, like, I think a little bit harder, and after years and years and years of thinking a little bit harder, you eventually get there at least a little bit, at least in my practice. But I've been thinking about Isaac and Isaac maps for low-key eternity, as far as my brain is considered, about as long as you can do it. I'm surprised that the game just gives us another sloth fight. Give me this. I want my friends. Stars, I will totally take over a hermit. 100 million billion %. We didn't do this room. We also, I mean, I never go for mother anyway, so we don't need the knife piece, but we go here anyway. It's because it's what you do. You clearly haven't been playing Isaac if you don't have a random knife piece trailing behind you that does nothing the entire run. That's basically what I'm built on. The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. I think something that makes me feel very powerful in this game is I've played and beaten Classic Isaac a decent amount, and every single run in this game just feels easier because you get more things. It's not even... I don't even think that you can argue about it. Like, Repentance gives you cooler things, but you have to fight stronger enemies. If you play OG Isaac, there is just a feeling of dread waving over your heart, because the game doesn't hand out anything. You get 0 handouts ever, and then the game beats your ass relentlessly. It is a trial, I tell you. But I've done it, and I feel like ever since... I mean, I haven't done Eternal Mode, which is probably going to be the next, like, super duper ultra hard thing that I do, but that wouldn't really make any content, because who cares about original Isaac? I don't think many people do. I want to get that red guy. Bam! They did have a huge max HP, though, if nothing else, in Flash. Yeah, but you have to get there. You don't have any of the silly resources that you're given in this game. It's your coolest health gaining thing that you get is, like, the 2 of Hearts and the Sun card. That's the most impressive health gain that you get, unless you're min-maxing into your Yum Heart. Oh. Which, granted, you could do, but I struggle to see the point in that. Oh, I love the headless fountain friend. Infinite bombs for as long as he lives. Tractor beam, gimme. I said... Yes! This is amazing with... Oh, I didn't mean to... What did I even kill? Was that a beggar? I don't know. But this is amazing with my piss because, yeah, look at that. Look at them tears. No! I really wanted the Binky too. And whatever mystery third item was behind that. Whatever mystery third item. I'll be thinking about you for an eternity. Yo! Deltarune! I love Deltarune! Okay, bomb friend. Fuck. You know what? It feels right. What was I talking about? I wasn't talking about anything. I think the run is a little bit more interesting now, if anything else. What? Okay. That's pretty funny going, I think the run is a little bit more interesting into using a stars that puts you in your planetarium. That's such a rare thing. I don't know if that's ever happened to me before in my entire life. I knew that it was a thing that could happen, but I don't know if it has. Okay, nice puberty pill. I think that I'm hoping that my headless friend dies. It's not a fate that you should hope on anyone, but it's definitely a fate that I'm hoping on this one. Oh, cool. Look at that. You wish for it enough and it happens. Well, also just, there's no way that they heal ever. Okay, there is a way that they heal ever, but trust me, it won't happen. That's the kind of thing that it is. It's because there's a specific, like, extra rare champion version of enemies that if you theoretically get one of those on your side... Why didn't it do the thing? It didn't do the thing, even though I perfectly executed it. I literally flawlessly did that. Did I just place my bomb too early? That is beyond me. I'm completely unsure why the cool streamer thing didn't happen on that guy. And it doesn't even matter because he was gonna die anyway. I want to know. It perplexes me. Whoa. That one was just scary. The biggest bane of anything in my streaming career of this game is that when I go to play the video game like a maniac, I get scared and then I have to use my brain a little bit harder to play the video game. And then I start talking less, which maybe, I guess, I hope to some extent that when the game is interesting for me, it's interesting for the viewers, but it's impossible to tell. I shrimply don't know. Hi, Gertie. I hope you find it in yourself to give me a sweet-ass health upgrade so I get more Meat Boy in my life. Cool. That would be really cool if you gave me a health upgrade. That's a weird-looking health upgrade. If anything, what I'm seeing on my screen is a health down upgrade, but... Ooh, oh, there's so much. There's so much goodness. Man. What do I even... I can't even profit off of all of this. I guess my best bet is to take the judgment card into here right now. This is definitely judgmentable. I'm not locked into devil deals, but it would be cool if it gave me something that mattered. God, I want Lusty Blood. God, I want Lusty Blood. That hurts. Okay. I feel hatred. I feel hatred. Is that the giraffe from Giraffe Town? I have no idea. Grapefruit downloaded the mod back in a million billion years ago, and I was like, oh, ha 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 ha, hee 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 hee, that's a really good one. And then I downloaded it. So yeah, that's the story. Rah. There's so much min-maxing to be done at all times forever. I believe also on Steam, the mod is labeled simply as deal with the giraffe. I don't think that there's any explanation or anything. I think that it's just advertised as a giraffe, so they definitely just stole it. But that's okay. I'm sad we didn't get more Meat Boy, but whatever. the fact that we didn't take a devil deal means that angel chances are happening. It may just be a giraffe. I don't know. Because I posted like a clip where I got a really weird devil deal, and somebody replied to that like, oh my gosh, that giraffe brought back memories. But they didn't say memories of what. So I'm unsure what the true narrative is. But that sounds like it could align. It sounds like it could align. I think without my knowing, I accidentally transcended into having a good build when I was having fun having a little shitter build where nothing was going on, and now all of a sudden I'm really strong. What the frick? I don't know if I've ever seen this room before. When they sold their soul to the giraffe at the zoo. True. That's how they got the art. The giraffe at the zoo took out a pen and paper when nobody was looking, drew it really quick, and then handed it over. And somehow color came out of a black pen. Somehow exclusively color came out of a black pen. It's a miracle. I kind of wish that I had a fool card here so that I could just skip it. So that door's open. I see you, door. I know you're open. I know you. I don't think it is, but that shopkeeper kind of feels like it's from Riddle School. That's the vibe that I'm getting from it. Also, this is amazing. And if I get scared, I'm gonna use my Joker card because these are spooky ooky enemies. Actually, I was just complaining about not being scared, so no matter what, I need to stay in this room and fight till the end of my life. Yo. Oh, when he was encased in green, it kind of looked like he was yellow. Not to excite anybody, but... Oh. I think a bony hit me. I'm unsure, but I think a bony hit me. I think that's where I took my damage. Yummy, yummy pills. It's kind of interesting that we just didn't get any pills at all until the, like, midpoint of our run. It kind of doesn't matter, but it's definitely a thing that happened. Capricorn, amazing. You give me everything I desire, video game. Everything and more. I had a temperance, right? Yeah, yummy. Boop. Boop. This is what we call min-maxing, because we got Candy Heart, which means that we can do this and feel no consequences. Because as long as I don't use up that Bone Heart, Rotten Heart, and Half Soul, then I am at the same amount of health that I was, and I feel regularly comfortable at that amount of health. The only thing else that matters is the amount of time that I want to spend on this, which is a lot. Because I don't want to work today, even though I have to. That's my sole reason for grinding. Okay, yeah, I'm totally okay with that. Because we already got into our boss trap room, so yeah. Oh, also, one of the best buffs in the game is... buffs in the game is if you get a greed fight in your secret room now, and there's a boss trap room to the side of it, it doesn't lock the door anymore. You can walk through into the boss trap room, and you can see that when I reload this room, the hole is open. So it's not the only room that closes when you break into it anymore. They finally balanced it out to work like the rest of the video game, which is crazy. It's a huge buff, and I'm really happy about it as somebody who religiously fights all of the boss trap rooms that he can. Habit is just why I have zero purpose to take habit when my spacebar item I haven't even been using, quite honestly. Oh. Ooh. Imagine it's a Hierophant. That's a weird looking Hierophant. If our secret room is cool, we might be able to get something out of it. Our secret room is not cool. Well, our secret room is kind of cool. But not cool in the way that I desired. The way that I wanted it to play out is to be one of those cool secret rooms that changes all of the heart spawns in it. Because that would have been epic and actually a benefit. Man. Man. You know it's bad when you're playing the beggar seriously. That's how you know it's bad. Although my stats are insane though. My stats are purely insane. Ooh, I'll play this a million years longer. This is so much cooler to play than the beggar. Although I'm not gonna go below 15 cents. Okay. That's a way better spacebar item. I also want the habit now. Now that I have a spacebar item that I care about, it matters. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Such a kooky, crazy coincidence that this is happening the way it is. Such a crazy scenario that nobody would ever think of before in their lives. Alright. We have some stuff to do. And by stuff to do, I think that the rest of this run is going to be a bit of a joke. Oh, yeah. The rest of this run is going to be a little bit of a joke. And I'm not sorry about it. I'm not sorry about it at all. Go up. Whoa. That was kind of insane. I don't know if anybody else saw that, but that was kind of insane. That was ridiculous. The world's stupidest Singe fight. Okay, and I got my deal, which is kind of insane. Right. Yummy Blood Clot. I would rather not lose my Bone Heart. Okay, Miku. Your deals suck. Your angel is whack. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I don't think that's the Miku that you can trap endlessly. Oh no, it totally is. I just need to be aware of lasers. But look at that. This room rocks. I like not fighting Miku at all. I don't think that trinket is worth it. Alright, now that I got you, I can go do this. I get to play this a lot, which will hopefully do something cool. I think the best case scenario is... Okay. No more best case scenario. I was gonna say the best case scenario is we get a dice shard out of the crystal ball, but we're not gonna get any crystal ball charge anymore. It's not an impossibility, but it's a lot less likely. I probably should have min-maxed a little bit more with that. I'll get some money. I think that it matters to an extent, but not to a crazy extent. Oh, you know, it does matter to a crazy extent, because I have Candy Heart. I didn't even think about that. I should have been min-maxing. Cool. You matter. Relax doesn't matter. Sorry, I realized that I need to be min-maxing, and so now I'm min-maxing. It's the curse of everybody in human life. Yeah, the curse of every human being ever is that we min-max. Meow 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 meow, and then one for the road. Yo. All right. I think that's it. I mean, we still have to do this, don't we? Does the cart not activate because I broke the door? I think that the cart's not activating because I broke the door. I think that that's a thing that occurred that I've never seen before, because why would you break the door when you can't go into it? I was just being a silly little guy. I was messing around because I'm on camera. I was experiencing human emotion and happiness and things like that. Me when I pick a dialogue option I've never seen before in an RPG and something else happens. I feel like this is the hardest part of the entire game to commentate over in any manner at all. Just because after Dead God it feels like nothing. Playing the whole friggin' Post-it with Tainted Jacob, this is just nothing. Because at the end of the day, Mom Shadow AI is Dark Esau AI. There's no difference at all. I took damage to the fire. I'm not gonna take damage to the shadow, unless I'm sitting here actively working against myself. The shadow isn't gonna hurt me as long as I care, which I usually do, because I almost always throw myself into these with low health because otherwise I don't care. But as long as I care, I feel like it's just about impossible that she hits me, because her biggest weakness is you sit still for a second and then move when she charges. It's like, oh no, Mom, you're so scary. I'm so terrified of the things that are occurring in my life. Oh, I thought that didn't work for a second. That was spooky. Hi, Mom. Get owned. And now Mom can do nothing to me. I'm sorry, friend. You can't see it, but I saluted. Right. That's me. And then because we got a sudden windfall of 50 entire coins, we get to go get extra shops and maybe die. Gehenna is always an obstacle to be tackled, if nothing else. And usually the game asks for a lot of freedom in movement and killing ability, which because of our tractor beam, we're lacking. All the trap rooms are pretty fun though. Look at that. I know some people complain about it, but I think it's so fun that the balls keep on rolling after you solve the puzzle. It would almost be more fun if they broke off of their chains and launched around and you had to, like, push the buttons with correct timing in your heart. But people would complain about that even more. I'm a maniac. A fool means nothing to me. I don't know why I'm fighting this room. I guess charge, technically. Maybe I'm just empty inside and I need to fill it with goat boys. And this is the closest thing that this game has to goat boys. I've just been playing too much Undertale, Deltarune. Both of them have goat boys in it. Although Asgore's greatness as a goat boy is questionable. Look at that. Mewin Treadmill. Man, I didn't even mean to break the door, but since I did on accident, I feel like it's only the funniest move to simply let it be. Hi. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Spider Baby means nothing to me. Yo, Spun. And it gave me a balls. Goodness.
Balls.
I wonder why my balls mod doesn't change the text, because I thought that it was supposed to. I was pretty sure it was supposed to change the text. Those guys are so scary with tractor beams. Maybe the scariest ever. Yo, luck upgrade is crazy for my min-maxing reasons. A temperance, you don't say. We definitely have money to spend on this fuck. I guess theoretically we should check our shop first, but I struggle to imagine we spend 50 cents on either the shop or this little fuck. But he's given me health, which is all the world can desire. Our little friend the Devil Beggar can definitely pay out now. Ooh, definitely. If anything, I'm going to get rid of some soul hearts so that we can make room for that health upgrade, because it's important. Yeah. There we go. Min-maxing to the max min. It's what happens when you get Candy Heart at the start. Whoa! That might be silly. That might be really silly. You never quite know, but that could definitely be very, very silly. I'm looking forward to seeing what's in our shop and the one after that in both of our shops. I didn't quite min-max the best there, but that's fine because it didn't include red health. This includes red health. Okay. That was for min-max reasons. You wouldn't get it. Yummy yummy pill. I was kind of hoping for a health downgrade. That's an insane drop. All right, now we have to. Oh, it's definitely off of our shop. It has to be off of our shop. Well, and Steam sale right before the goodness. Oh, I guess it's slightly less likely to be off of the shop than I thought. I'm taking this. What about down here? How does this look? Okay, what about here? That's... Why do I still feel like our shop is the best bet? Maybe this. That feels right. Gimme. No! I don't think we got it. I think I messed up, folks. I didn't get the sacred treasure. Sometimes it's hard. I feel like I'm pretty good at it, and it's difficult. I also think that we got enough range that we can abandon that. Yeah. The pulse worm is funnier. Oh, friend. Oh, I'm washed. Actually, no, that was on purpose because it gave me stats. I'm not washed at all. Yeah, also our shop sucked ass. So I'm just gonna take the wild card with me and hope that our next shop doesn't suck. That's all you can really do, I guess. Ooh. I'm gonna save my crystal ball for next floor. In case anybody was wondering what I meant when I said that I thought the run was won, I think that my health bar spells a pretty good picture of it, at least at the moment. I feel like my fire rate went down, but maybe the pulse worm is just making it look silly. That feels like we at least killed the heart very, very fast, but until then it felt like we were on a slog. Alright, off we trot. I want something cool like a Diplopia. Or even cooler like a... I don't know. A weapon? Something? I don't know. It's just, you get a wild card, and it's one piece of the puzzle, but it's such an enticing piece of the puzzle. It's a piece of the puzzle that I want to get married to, is what I'm saying. It's so cruel that you can't shoot those open, but I guess that I don't really have much reason for bombs otherwise. Bam bam. No. Only a single bam. Thank you, Meat Boy. I still really wish that we got more Meat Boy from that. It feels like a curse that we didn't. Also, that sun means that we're definitely going to do that boss trap room no matter what. So we're just going to have a crazy amount of health for it. Also, seems our wild card is going to matter just about nothing. Just about. I mean, it's not over yet, granted. But the odds, they're not looking bright. This room is cool when you have Terra. I like all the rooms that just completely get nerfed from existence. It's just like, yeah, you used to be a room once. Oh, I thought there was a button back there. I guess I just broke a rock that I didn't think I broke. Happens to the blurst of us. Oh, I have to take that. It's an extra item room. What can you say? What can you do? Oh, that fly almost hit me. Hi, Super Greed. That was embarrassing. I'm mad that our wild card turned into nothing. It's such a shame. It's unfair. It's cruel. It's diabolical. Okay, nobody ever cares about the Ankh, ever. You'd have to pay somebody to care about the Ankh. You would. And they'd ask you for more money afterwards. They'd be like, dude, that was not enough. Okay, I'm never taking that. That's the room that ruins all your fun builds. But it's also the room that saves your run if your build is bad. I clearly think that my current build is fun, though. I'm just a fan of when my fire rate gets above 5. It feels powerful. Right, there's got to be a spike or something. We're on Mazo. There's no way there's not a spike or something. Yeah, you. There's not a curse room, so I'm throwing away my deal chance. Hell, but it's an angel deal. Okay, you know, if it was a devil deal, I think I would do it because I can throw away a devil deal, but because it's an angel deal, I feel the desire. Because what if it's Eden Soul? That would be something to wild card. It wouldn't be the coolest thing to wild card, but it would be something to wild card. And I think after a certain point, all you can really ask for is something. Because not every run delivers in the coolest stuff ever. And it was a fucking devil deal. I feel tons of hatred at the moment. All of a sudden, my spine is tingling, my ass is itching. Like I'm over it, and I didn't even get a teleport card from my crystal ball. So it all feels over, and it's the worst devil deal that you've seen in your entire life, folks. That's it, the worst one. I miss my boss trap room. It would have been so much more fun. It would have been so much fun. Oh, would you look at that? Give me self-harm. Yay! Sorry, boyo. I need to be let into the cool kids club. Please? Okay. I thought he was gonna piss off. Oh. I love being patient. I think that because of our Boneheart situation, we're gonna have to walk into the boss trap room with just the Boneheart. So that's why I'm not using my crystal ball, because I really hope that it will give... Oh, it doesn't matter. We got health anyway. And the card that we got, or the drop that we got from crystal ball was garbage anyway. Oh, hi, Bloat. I'm sorry that I euthanasia'd your eye. That kind of gets rid of some of your identity. I didn't mean that as a joke, but then as I said it, I realized. We can also totally get rid of our trinket. I don't think black lipstick will do much of anything for us, but we have it. Okay. I don't like the shape of this floor. We have to go through all of it. We have to travel 1,000,000 long years. At least we get to waste another 1,000,000 long years on this fortune-telling machine. Because... Oh, no, never mind. I was thinking that the fortune-telling machine was unable to drop another crystal ball a while ago. And just now in this very moment. But it actually just can. It's like the crystal ball is the equivalent of the blood bag for the blood dono machine. I thought it worked like the Shell Beggar, where if you get Skull, then he can never give you Skull again, and he'll just be an infinitely playable thing. I believe that these fortune-telling machines, which I didn't mean to do that, are able to give you another crystal ball, which wouldn't be exactly what I want, but also, I don't really have anything else to spend my money on, so it's not like it's a waste. Another wild card. Why would you do that, game? I think I know what trinket I'm taking. So yeah, why would you give me 2 wild cards, game? Why would you do that? What's the point? What's the point of it all? I don't know what to do with you. I don't know if there is anything that I can do with you. You know what would be cool? If our secret room had a death certificate in it. That would be a great use for our wild card. Let's see. That's a weird looking death certificate. Oh, I should fight this. It's gonna be kind of cool. I like looking at pin die. Wild card? No. We're probably gonna come back for that Joker. I want our wild cards to matter. I want them to... I want them to be a part of the run in a way that feels something. I don't want to just have a pile of wild cards that do nothing. Because they never show up. They're so rare. And I can already feel it turning into nothing. I can already feel it. No way that hit me. It doesn't even matter if it hit me or not. That's the biggest thing, is that it doesn't matter. I just don't think that it should have. That definitely hit me. That was definitely user error. Fruitcake, what the fuck ever. I don't know, man. What the heck was up with that? Oh, I was fruitcaking. Yeah. The answer to almost every what the fuck is that question that we're gonna have for the rest of the stream is probably fruitcake. As is the way it is. I don't know why I picked up that heart so fast. It also totally seems like picking up health that goes into my bone heart doesn't actually... And we said the Ankh was bad. If only I had 9 lives so that I could wildcard the Suicide King. That would be great. I think that we're still gonna get pretty big benefit off of this. Even like we're gonna be turned into what's his nuts, but it'll be okay. Let's just go a little bit further. It doesn't matter, because since we're about to Cursplode anyway, like might as well get all of the benefit off of this that I can, because it might just give me more soul hearts. Yeah. Well, I mean, I want ground soul hearts, which we are capable of achieving through soul hearts that are in me and red health that spawns on the ground. The Hermit, such a useful card. So this is the real purpose of Confessional. Sometimes they just don't end, which is interesting. Me when I get to play my Confessional for forever. Oh, it didn't accept the half heart. Oh, and it Cursploded. Okay. That's a little sad. I think we're still gonna Suicide King. It didn't even give me an item. What's the point? You get a Suicide King once every millennia, and the one thing that you want it to do is give you an item, and what's the one thing it doesn't do? What's the one thing it doesn't do? I think this game is built out of hatred for the people that play it sometimes. Yeah, man. I don't know. When did we lose our Devil Chance? I kind of don't remember that happening. Oh. That was a solidified Tractor Beam moment. Maybe the most Tractor Beam moment of them all. Okay, you. Thank you, Miku. I still have to murder Miku though, because I like fighting Mega Satan. Thus is the price of her existing. That still would be cool if I got literally anything to use my wild cards on. There's nothing. There's actually nothing. I have no clue. I have zero clue. I think that there's genuinely nothing left. Yeah, I have no clue. I can't think of a single thing to use the wild card on. That's so weird. It's so weird. We go up. Man. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to stretch early in the morning. This is what happens when I do the runs right when I wake up. Cool. Thank you, Tara, for letting me just... You know what? I don't like this level anyway. Cool. Yeah, I'm actually busy today. I have a lot of stuff to do. Oh my gosh, I got hit anyway. I hate you. Okay. I should be at like 4 hearts, which is totally more than enough. As long as I don't get smoten like 6 times in a row. Ooh, that's one of the smotes. It feels weird, but Isaac is actually one of the harder fights. It never feels like it should be a hard fight, but it's almost the peak difficulty of the route of going up. At least as far as I understand it. I feel like once I get to this point, it is rare that I die. Okay, nothing. Okay. I'm really happy that all of our important items are for close to not. Very close to not. Because with the way that my tractor beam is, homing won't really do anything for me at all. I already have, you know, that's better. But I already have the map because of my ball. Even if the map isn't the main purpose that I have the ball on me, it definitely does that. Yo, should I use my wild card on the health upgrade? Because I once again didn't get a death certificate, so you gotta find a point somewhere in life. You gotta motivate yourself of it some way, in some manner. But you know, we do still have an entire floor left that could totally have a death certificate in that secret room. It's gonna happen. Trust. Getting conjoined would be amazing, because tractor beam, that damage is a little embarrassing, but doesn't matter. Balls. Mewin doesn't matter. Balls. I love looking at tractor beam. It's such a funny way for the tears to move. I don't know of any other effect in a video game that makes your shots do that, but it's so funny. I'm gonna sneeze. Trying to not sneeze into my microphone while still look at the screen. That was unpleasant. That was incredibly unpleasant. Yeah. Okay. Getting the D7 on the chest is a surprisingly common occurrence. And as per usual, it doesn't really mean too much. Oh, that's not really what I meant to do. Cool card? That is a cool card. Dude, look at the crazy item we got from it. Dude, look at the crazy remote control we got from it. Yeah, I'm the lost. It didn't even take an item from me. I thought the clicker... 50% chance of removing the most recent item. Okay. That sounds like that was a buff to it. I kind of... Oh, you take away all of my health and then put me in here. Okay, clicker. You bastard. You're coming with me. I never in my life did I think I was gonna utter those words. Clicker, you bastard, you're coming with me. I'm a shell of my former self. A shell, I tell you. Because I really don't care about losing the range upgrade. We already have more than enough range, by far. I want to be a character with red health, even though I think the fact that I have been Blue Baby and then the Lost means that even if I am a red health character, I won't really have anything to go off of. But, I'm the Frigor. I have red health. Yay. Why do I have a mantle? Okay, I don't have a mantle anymore. Who would have thunked? There's probably about a 0% chance that I get a, another bone heart. I'm definitely more likely to just get another health upgrade in some manner. We do have a health upgrade pill in the pool, but I don't know how likely that is. I'm pretty sure it's orange. That's another thing that I notice a lot of funny streamers are unable to do. Maybe it's just if you're being funny, you have zero capabilities at all for the smart side of things. You have to trade your funniness. That would be kind of crazy if he gave me the mulligan. Yeah, alright, man. I touched you on accident. Get replaced. That's a cool replacement. Actually, you know, I can get like 3 plays off of this. Oh, I could have gotten another one. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready. We can do it again. also the strat is to change into the other guy so that... Oh, dude, is that it? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at us. Look at me go. I called like 3 different things to happen in that room. It's incredible. Okay. I feel close to nothing about the Lord of the Pit. Very, very close to nothing. Because there's not even any obstacles in this area. It's gonna help me against Delirium a decent amount. Oh, yummy. Drowsy, relax, shot speed down, 48-hour balls. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, and a Justice. Holy, wow. I didn't even realize. Just casually the coolest thing that we've seen. I didn't quite read what that said. It definitely said the words grape flavor, which sounds about right. Now I just need to try to not lose my bone hearts, which is going to be pretty easy because my ghost is a lot stronger than my bones. And I've been playing with tears the entire time, so I'm definitely going to sit here and play with my ghost rather than sit here and play with my bones. It's just, you gotta play what you're comfy with. That's so much of Isaac is not really playing for the item, but playing for what the heck is happening and who the heck you are. It's so hard to give strategy to this game because everybody's just like, hey, give me some strategy, and then I go, okay, how do you play the game? What items do you have? Like, what's going on? What things are occurring? And it's, I don't know, because there's not really blanket strategies. Like, boot up Google or have external item descriptions, and try hard. Like, I don't know. A lot of Isaac is memorization, and people don't want to hear me say, oh, well, if you memorize what all of the enemies do, the game will get really, really easy from there. Because that's not really a fun thing to hear, no matter how true or false it is as a statement. We're gonna have to protect that thing through all of Mega Satan, which should be pretty easy, because I'm not really planning on playing the bones. I was more forgotten because I wanted to play with my machines in that room than I am forgotten because I wanted to play Forgotten, if that makes sense. That would be kind of funny if I no-hit him. That was Tooth and Nail saving me. Hi, Delirium. We're gonna get you anyway. Alright. Take. Go. Alright. I think we're ready? Yeah. About as ready as you can ever get. Also, in that cutscene, you can't move or shoot, but you can change between ghost form and not ghost form. It's kind of like Undertale or kind of like Deltarune when your soul moves in the middle of a cutscene. Because your soul is moving in the middle of a cutscene. I have no clue what hit me there. Like 100% zero clue. That was a random shot from something. I have no clue what bursts into random red tears from those guys. But it definitely happened. The hard wave. It's over. The rest of this should be pretty easy. Oh my god, hi Miku! Oh my god, hi Miku! It's so cool that Miku showed up twice in a row just for me. Truly, I must be her hero. Also, this run is kind of long. Usually I'm not so slow. I mean, I teleport all over the place when I play this game. So I feel like it's kind of hard to... No flippin' way. Guys, I don't think that we're beating Delirium on this one. Just a guess. But I don't feel like I usually play so slow. I guess it's because I had some self-harm farming strats. When I usually don't indulge too much in playing slow in this game. Also, yeah, we're gonna try Delirium. I forgot my wild card. That's gonna be, dude. I need to get to that secret room right now because. Oh yeah, you can't break through doors in this world. It forces you to fight all of the easy baby rooms that aren't worth your time. I forgot about that rule. Okay, cool. My honor is defended. I don't look like an idiot for not carrying the thing all the way. That's very cool, and I'm happy about it. I'm just gonna die before I even get there because I'm not accustomed to the Bones rule sets. I've been playing like I am a regular character and not this mess of a thing. Be Delirium. I hate you. You do really good damage. I guess we freaking better with this guy though. I don't know why that killed everything in the room. That was just a strong swipe, I guess. Oh, I guess I totally forgot that I have the mod installed because I never play as the melee. But I have the mod that makes it so that your melee range is bigger when your regular range stat is bigger. Oh, that magician is going to be good. So that's why my bone swipes are so massive when they truly shouldn't be. It'll happen. Okay, Terra sucks. Okay, that Super Secret Room sucks. You can't even get anywhere else from that. I mean, when I don't look at the map ever. You can I feel like it's kind of obvious to people who pay attention that Delirium is it's when your run can get to the coolest state, but it's not that fun on the intermediary because none of the random rooms are a challenge ever. And at least on the chest and Cathedral, it's like you get a challenge proportionate to your strength, but Delirium is just you just kind of walk around for a while. I don't know. It feels like not a threat, and then you fight Delirium, and then Delirium is the scary part. Did they change the peeper to block tears? I think I saw my peeper blocking tears. Oh, what an item! Oh, what an item! Oh, what an item! It's gonna be kind of funny when I die because of that, but only kind of. It won't be really funny. If I see any guffaws, I'm screaming. You're banned. Why are there 3 cards? What happened there? There's no need for the world. I'm so curious about the state of the cards in that room. Like, what the frick was that? Whoa. I'm surprised that I handled that room so cleanly. I'm just waving my bone at everybody. Just waving my bone. You know, in some ways, The Forgotten is similar to Tainted Lazarus. Just because a lot of the harder weird fights are instead about overpowering the enemy, it's about like using both of your health bars to their fullest to survive as long as you can. Dude. That's why you pick up spacebar items. That right there is why you pick up spacebar items. The single one spacebar item that I didn't touch in this whole entire run, and it shows up then and there. We don't have any rerolls, so that fool card means nothing to me. Was that a super secret tinted rock? No. Maybe? That is a smudge on my screen. I guess that describes, that paints a picture for how hidden the hidden rocks are. We've gotten a lot of haunted chests. I kind of feel like our Delirium is going to be on the right. And since we've come this far, I might as well attempt to get every boss item. Although I can very easily be wrong. No, look at that. Cool, nice and easy, and an item that doesn't affect the run at all. But we didn't take any damage, so whatever. We would have healed if we were able to have health like a regular person. That's just not the case, though. Actually, you know, there might be 3 entire guppy pieces in there. That's really strange that there wasn't. Hi, Delirium. 2 of Hearts is kind of cool. I don't know how I'm supposed to fight you with my bones. Oh, that's really cool damage. I'm glad that that happened. That was orchestrated for all to see that you're made of bullshit. I'm just gonna try to use up my bones all the way. And since I'm the boner, my 2 of hearts is realistically a single extra hit. There's not really a universe where I get more health than that from it, but you know. I also really like that the Miku mod has a special Delirium Miku. It's pretty cool. I also feel like we're gonna win. It's not set in stone, but the damage numbers are looking good. The way that showed up on my screen just kind of looked like Delirium vomited all over the place. Oh, that looks like my soul ran up. Or not my soul, but you know what I'm talking about. You actually might not know what I'm talking about. The Magician card. It gives you the soul effect, but extra. And there you go. A fight that I thought was going to be really difficult, it happened pretty friggin' easily. I guess that's what 17 damage does to someone. Or 13 as the ghost. Yeah, that's a pretty solid damage number. And I'm vomiting out a bunch of special tears, yeah. That kind of makes a little bit more sense for why it ended fast. I wish I had fast bombs. Alright. I think that's it for me for today, so thank you all Snowies for showing up, and anybody else in the future. Fare frickin' well.